Hi Virgo. Welcome to your March 1st through the 15th, 2017 Tarot Oracle and a little bit of astrology reading. I am Mimi with Divination by Mimi, and this will include for Virgo Ascendant, Virgo Moon, or Virgo Sun signs. This is a general reading, so if you would like something a little bit more personal, if you have a question specifically, feel free to contact me via the email address in the description box below, mimimemes@hotmail.com. We'll set up a time. Okay, so astrologically, the North Node is in your sign for a little bit here, and it's great. So basically, the North Node in the individual natal chart as well as the collective natal chart is indicative of what we need to learn, what attributes we need to take on and perfect or try to perfect in this incarnation for our soul's evolution. The collective has the North Node right now in your sign, and it's asking us to take on those things about Virgo that are so very altruistic, that are so very good, very supportive of improvement, of perfection, of ascension. And those things include, and you know this very well, your motto is I analyze. So you think and you plan and you're organized and but you're also very sincere and very true, altruistic. It's very rare that you will meet someone with strong Virgo in their chart that is what's the word I'm looking for? Manipulative. Maybe manipulative is not a good word to use. That it has a hidden agenda. Virgo's pretty much on the table, and they're good friends. So there are things about Virgo being honest, being sincere, a little less pessimism, a little less cynicism that we tend to have and we're going through right now collectively because of probably what's happening on the world stage. The North Node in Virgo is reminding us to be sincere, to say what we think and what we feel. Those are beautiful things about Virgo. Now, as it relates to you, right now, your ruling planet Mercury, which you share with Gemini, is in Pisces. It's going to move into Aries toward the end of this time frame. But it is in Pisces right now, so you might find that its placement there puts emotions slightly more at the forefront over logic. Not completely, but you'll find that your thinking might tend to be a little bit more mired in passion, emotions, feelings, okay? Also, because of its placement, you might be learning more about yourself. You might find that you're a little bit more introspective, looking at ways that you can grow and improve. You're all about perfecting things. That's why it's I analyze. You think things, sometimes you think things to death, but you think about things long and hard and from a lot of different angles so as to perfect them, okay? And with that, you're doing that for yourself as well. With the placement of Mercury in Pisces and then on into Aries, make sure that that tendency that you have toward yourself of being hypercritical and hard on yourself, don't let that take hold of you right now, okay? Don't get too hypercritical. Remember, you seek perfection, but there's nothing that's perfect. Okay, you're perfect in your imperfection, as we all are. Hope that made sense. You will be feeling the other activities. So, for example, Aries is pretty hot right now. It's got Venus. Beginning of the month, it's got the moon. It's got Uranus and Mars. Mars is its ruling planet, which is fast, almost agitated, violent energy. And it's very close to Uranus, which is unpredictable energy. And that is in opposition to Jupiter, which is expansive energy. So it's fast moving, slightly agitated, slightly violent. Anything can happen in a big way energy. Now, here's another cool thing for you. You have the full moon in your sign on the 12th. You have the storm moon, full moon in Virgo on the 12th of March at about 10:54 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that's wonderful. You'll be feeling, and we'll all be feeling, that Virgo energy, that analyzing, altruistic, doing the right thing, being honest vibe that Virgo has, the perfecting that Virgo has, seeking purity. Okay. Also, what else did I want to tell you? I think that's it, astrologically. Oh, yes, one more thing. Venus will be going into retrograde on the 4th of March. She will remain in retrograde going back to Pisces and then back to Aries. And that will be over around the 15th of April, tax day. So basically this is where you might have normally put value on beauty, interrelationships, interrelating with people. You may be a little bit less likely to rely as heavily on those energies and perhaps be more in tune with just the cold light of logic, which you're very good at. The rational, this is this and this is that. Yes and no. Is it yes? Is it no? What are the facts? So that you can analyze them and make a proper decision or take a proper action. So the normal, with Venus being in retrograde, those instincts to maybe place beauty or wealth over something that you know is right or logical or rational, that will be less of a pull of that. You'll have less of her influence. She's not a bad influence, don't get me wrong. Everybody needs beauty, everybody needs interpersonal relationships, but you'll definitely be working with logic in the time that she is in retrograde, which again is the 4th of March through the 15th of April. All right, so I'm shutting up with all the astrology, and I'm going to get into your tarot. This is a 3-card pull based upon the top of the Kabbalistic Tree of Life, the first 3 Sephirah, the supernal triangle. So those first 3 Sephirah are Keter, Chokmah, and Binah. But for us, we're going to relate that into the superconscious, the conscious, and the subconscious. Any clarification we need, we'll be using the cartouche. And I do have 2 sets of runes should we need further clarification. But hopefully we can get it done with these 2 sets of archetypes. One from this Aeon and one from the previous Aeon. But I still feel like the stories are the same, the myths are the same, just different costumes. Different regions and different costumes. If that made any sense at all. Just a couple more and we'll get into this. This is what Spirit wants to convey to you, what it's trying to convey to you, and what's actually on your mind. One more. But with that said, what does Virgo need to know? What do you want Virgo to know? March 1st through the 15th. It's a message, a reminder. Spirit wants you to know. All right, Spirit says that. So in the superconscious, you got the 3 of Wands in reverse. In the conscious, you got the Lovers in reverse. And in the subconscious, you got the Tower in reverse. Everything's in reverse. 2 major arcana. So the 2 major arcana, anything in major arcana is something that is a lesson that you need to address. You're going to address it. It's karmic. It has to be addressed. So whatever lesson this is and whatever lesson this is, you will learn whether it's now or later. Now, superconscious is telling you, God, Source, Spirit is talking about the 3 of Wands in the reverse. In the upright position, this is about sort of seeing your work in progress, perfecting your work, and starting to see the results of your work. The 3 of Wands in reverse is not seeing the result of your work, not seeing the results of your work, but there's a reason for it, okay? In your conscious mind, you seem to be focusing on some kind of a love lost, or more appropriately likely as a decision that you've made that you feel was a bad decision, or a choice that you made and you're regretting that choice, and it's on your mind heavily. So it could be something like This is the Lovers. Lovers can be about coupling and love. So it could be a lost relationship. More likely, it is about a decision that was made. Okay. And it's in reverse. So whatever decision this was that you made the decision, you did what you had to do, and you're regretting the decision. But actually, I don't think that you need to. The delay that you're feeling here is because you're kind of caught up in this feeling of regret. Subconscious is trying to tell you, everybody hates the Tower. Tower is another major arcana card, which means change is coming. In reverse, the change has already come, but it's reminding you, the subconscious is reminding you that whatever decision that you made here that you're regretting or you're feeling a concern over or you're feeling some kind of negative result, you're kind of regretting whatever this was, this decision or change that you made. It not only had to happen, it had to be made, and it was the right decision because the change is now happening. So the worst of it is over. Whatever you're feeling right now, the subconscious is telling you you're going to pass this. So if it is a divorce, if you're breaking up with someone, it feels horrible right now. It feels like you can't move on from it, right? You probably aren't even able to concentrate if it is something like that. But you will move beyond it because the Tower is reversed. The incident has occurred. The change has happened. The upheaval has occurred. Now the new growth can come through with better foundations. It's a reminder. Don't sit too long here in regret, okay? Let's get some clarification on what this regret might be. So just to clarify for you right now, you're waiting and you're not seeing the results of your labor, okay? And Spirit is reminding you that the delay in the result of your labor is simply that, a delay, okay? It's a delay as a result of decisions and changes. It's a delay as a result of your regret, or you're harboring and holding on to this, not allowing yourself to move on to build the new foundations, because ultimately this in the upright position is failure. It's about, oh, you're about to experience a really bad, not a bad change, but you're about to experience a big shakeup, right? In reverse, it's happened, which means the tower's crumbled, which means you've now got solid foundation on which to build a new tower, okay? There's a delay in it, and it's either you causing the delay because you're focusing too much on the regret that you have for the decision that you made, or it's just a delay because it has to be that way. And I think it has to be that way. I think it's heavy on your mind, the delay, and you're kind of looking, you're an analyzer. You're trying to figure out why. What did I do wrong? My plan was perfect. Why the delay? Why am I not getting what I want? It must be the decision that I made. But no, you made the right decision. The big change has occurred. The worst of it is passing. The delay is happening because it's supposed to. And there's some lesson in this learning from that. So don't be too hard on yourself. I know the tendency is there to do that. All right, let me get some cartouche clarification. How am I doing on time? It's running a little longer than I wanted. I'm sorry. Hope it's helping somebody. All right. I just want some clarification on this. All right, you got two. You got Osiris in the upright position, and you got Isis in the reverse position. I think you've made the right decision, and there's someone in your life, maybe a family member, maybe a partner, that's making you question that they are casting some kind of shadow of doubt over the decision that you've made to make you feel as though it was a mistake and that is the reason for the delay. Osiris in the upright position is about strength, reliability. It's the father figure, basically, and Isis is the mother figure. They're both about family, but the structure, think of it as, how do they say it? In Egypt mythology, Isis was the throne, and that is literally the throne. That is her symbol. the throne of the king. There is no king, there is no throne, there is no throne, there is no king. They are absolutely required of each other. They have to be together, as we all are, male and female, right? Isis in reverse is in it because Isis in the upright is about family, nurturing, mothering. She's the mother, right? If she's in reverse, this is telling me that family, someone that's very close to you, like family or a partner or something like that, is causing you to question the decision that you made. But Osiris in the upright position tells me that you have made a sound decision, that the delay that you're feeling is just that. It's just a delay. It has to happen. There's some lesson in it karmically. Patience is something you need to learn, apparently. I'm not saying that that's what it is, but there's some lesson in this delay that you're experiencing. And do not turn on yourself and question the decision that you made, even if people are pointing you in that direction. You made the right decision, whatever this is. Yeah, I feel confident in that. And that the worst of the change, the worst of the upheaval of the change that you made is over. You're now ready to build that new tower, that new creation with solid foundation now. It's just a matter of time, and it's just the way it is. So just have to chill. And don't doubt yourself in the meantime. Okay? All right, I hope this was helpful. I can't believe I made yours under 17 minutes. That's because you're concise and organized. And I just picked that vibe up. No, I'm just joking. I hope this helped, folks. If I don't hear from you directly for a personal reading, that's cool. I will see you for a full moon reading, which is for all signs. And then I'll be back in the middle of the month for uploading your Virgo forecast as well. Forecasting just messages. Also, if you have questions about the reading or about anything really, feel free to ask those questions in the comment section below, and I will try to respond to them. And I hope, again, this was helpful. I don't want to drag this on too long because I actually had a short one. So thank you very much for your attention if you did hang in there that long. I hope you have a wonderful first portion of March, and I will look forward to seeing you soon. Take care.